Soundout here, back from our DC Universe Signature Collection review. Today we have the July monthly figure, Starman, Thom Kalor version. Yeah, our third Starman. But certainly a cool one. This was one of the 3 figures originally announced for the subscription. And so we finally complete that little trifecta. As you can see, standard white mailer with Starman's name on it. It is nothing too special. Of course, the most special part of the entire packaging is here, in this beautiful signature collection box, which you can see here looks awesome as always. You can see it does come with an alternate head, which we will cover. You got Starman down here. You've got great artwork of him over here, which looks fantastic. And it's got the standard box that is typical with the other signature collection Club Benton Earth figures. On the back, Starman. Real name, Thom Kalor. From birth, Thom Kalor had the ability to affect the weight of objects by pulling gravitational forces from the stars. As Starman, Kalor went on many adventures throughout space and time as a member of the Legion of Superheroes. He is also schizophrenic. He's also schizophrenic who is unable to function normally on his own time due to advanced medicine. But when he was trapped in the past, lack of medication caused his condition to deteriorate. He sought help at Opal City's Sunshine Sanatorium, where he was recruited by the Justice Society of America. This guy's awesome. Now, we'll see how this turns out, but he is a team builder for both the Justice Society of America and the Legion of Superheroes. So which one will I display it with? You'll have to watch the review to find out. So, without further ado, let's open up Starman. Alright, so here is Mr. Kalor. Mr. Starman. Thom Kalor. That one Starman that looks like stars. Whatever you want to call him. He is really cool because this figure is made of translucent plastic. But it's done really, really well because you can't even tell it's translucent plastic. But when you have it in hand, it looks great. You can see straight through all the leg parts, and you can tell he's clear plastic, like straight down to the head, which I'm knocking over, but it looks really, really nice. The figure has he uses the standard body mold, not the overly muscular one, but the one that's slightly smaller, used for Flash, Green Lantern, and such. You can see that he has this nice, shiny, star-like paint all over him. It does rub off. It felt like it rubbed off my fingers, but then it didn't look like there was any damage. So, if you get the light in here, you can catch the light just right, and you can see how it reflects really nicely. What I'm trying to get at is the fact that this figure looks amazing. He's using all clear plastic, and I did not have any sticky joints. I had a couple joints that just needed to crack a little bit due to the nature of the paint, but the paint did not cause any sticky joint problems. The only figure I've had sticky joint problems on was Metron, but I fixed that because I stuck him in a freezer for a half hour. I'll make a little video demonstration of that later. But anyways, overall, he looks really, really nice. You can see the head sculpt here. Very similar to the Questions head sculpt. You can still see his mouth and nose. Of course, you can see the eyes. A lot like, let's see. What is that figure? Let's take a look here, because I have a feeling something. I say this as I accidentally drop Dr. Midnight, and he goes falling to the ground. But yeah, I think I'm right here. This looks like the same head sculpt from the Al Pratt Atom figure from Wave 19. They look like the same head sculpt, actually. Yeah, just about. I think that's actually that is the exact same head sculpt, just painted and put glass and translucent plastic and painted black. And wow, that is neat. That is kind of neat. Now, of course, if you don't want to have this head on, it's like, oh my god, it's just a translucent Al Pratt head, and that really bothers you for some reason, you do get an alternate head. So you just pull that off and put this one on, and now you got the Chief from the Doom, Thom Kalor, Starman. Yeah, This head looks like a lot like the Chief from the Doom Patrol. In fact, it'd be easy to construct a custom figure using this head. But it is nice that it's included. I always like alternate headpieces, and it's pretty much the only accessory you could give to Starman. So anyways, you can see the head sculpt looks nice. Again, I'm not going to display them like this, though. Yeah, the figure looks really nice. Now, the only complaint I have is that you don't get... You can see his fists are... Yeah, you don't get an alternate hand with a Legion ring on it. I would have liked that, because now I kind of have to pose him with my Justice Society since he doesn't have a Legion ring. I mean, they gave a Legion ring to freaking Booster Gold. It couldn't have been that hard. If we would have had to sacrifice, you know, the extra head for a new hand, I would have liked the new hand more. But you win some, you lose some. I guess I'm going to have a trio of Starmen now. Or I just may pose him with the Legion and keep his hand out of sight. I don't know. I'm probably going to end up putting him with the Legion, the superheroes anyways, because that's where really he belongs. I like to keep my Justice Society kind of classic. But overall, it looks really nice. Articulation is the exact same as every other figure you could expect. He's got a ball joint neck. It does have a little bit more mobility because of the larger ball joint due to the head swapping. The outward shoulder movement, the 360 shoulder movement, the bicep swivel, the elbow bend, the wrist movement, the ab crunch joint, the waist joint, which surprisingly only goes this way, and then it locks into place. It goes around. I could turn it back, but if I wanted to go from here to the left, it doesn't want to work. I don't know what causes that. You got outward leg movement, forward, and kind of back leg movement. Knee bend, thigh swivel, and ankle pivot. So you can get him posed in any manner of poses you want. You can have him kind of punching things and using his powers. And, you know, that looks really nice. I could pose him a little bit. That's pretty good. If I do say so myself, I think I'm a master at posing. That's a lie. I'm horrible at posing. But, yeah, let's see if I can fix this up. Okay, now his waist doesn't want to go the other way. Anyways, his waist joint locks up. That's weird. Now I got a better pose, and if you want awesome bearded man, you have awesome bearded man doing the same thing. Yeah, I'm probably going to use that head for something else. But overall, I mean, this is a great looking figure. It's not a well-known character. Definitely a member of the Legion we need. And, well, how can I recommend him? He's never been portrayed in any media outside the comics, and so it makes it hard to recommend him. But I still say it's a really nice looking figure, so if you want more members for your Legion of Superheroes, if you bought the Legion 12 pack, then I could definitely recommend tracking this down. But overall, it is kind of an easy pass figure, unless you really want this head for a Doom Patrol Chief, or if you want a Starman collection, and you need somebody to hang out with Ted and Jack Knight here. The other two Starmen they've released. It is kind of nice that we do get an obscure character like this, but yeah, it's kind of recommended just because it's a cool figure. I'm sure if you wanted to make an Alien X custom figure, this would be the figure to do it with. But yeah, not much else to say. It's Starman times 3. So, moderately recommended. If you are a completist in this line, you of course want to get it. But if you aren't, it's an easy pass. It's nothing you need to worry about tracking down. So, be sure to stay tuned as I will be reviewing the other figure that came out this month, Rocket Red, very shortly. And be sure to check out WritersRangersandRambles.com for geek news and more in the craziest way possible. Until next time, saying goodbye.